going up in the final against Colorful.
Exactly. FoCuS Colorful, our grand final of last week, our grand final of this week. Is Colorful with that the new Remind, Remo?
If he manages to do this 150 more times, playing against FoCuS in the final, I think we can start talking about that. How many times did they meet in SoTech? Do you remember?
Was it like 130 times or something? Pretty.
That's so crazy.
Pretty crazy indeed. But yeah, I guess Lolite is a lot closer to that than Colorful. We got a Keeper, we got an early Hunt transition, we got a Blade Master, so everything like last week, pretty much.
Yeah, this is pretty much the standard build we see nowadays. Early hunts, only one archer, start the tech, and then during nighttime expand at some point, hoping not to get it cancelled. On Last Refuge, that can be a little bit tricky. With the Murlocs waking up, with the Rock Golem waking up, things can get a little bit hairy at times. As the Blade Master gets the first item from the High Priest. Sentry Wards, very good for scouting, especially expansions. Keeper going into the Orc main. Oh, he denied one of the creeps with the Agent of War, by the way, and that is really painful. On LR, it's very hard for the Keeper to level properly.
Especially when you go for the Sonic-esque rush, you usually just need one Peon and can go for Treants, but that early game pretty much ruined. Little progress by FoCuS as well with the Circlet, with of course the Watch Awards as you said. Colorful also going for an expansion pretty far away. And a Grunt is already looking for it.
Archer blocking the way. This Grunt could very well die, but it would cost the Keeper a lot of HP and mana.
Yeah, Blade Master's
just fine. Just distracting from the Expo here.
He is using one Entangle, that's okay. Buying time indeed, but FoCuS send a Peon to confirm. If it doesn't work through the right hand side, try it through the middle, just like a good football coach would.
Who's the best football coach of all time?
That is hard to say. For me, of course, Jürgen Klopp.
What? Did he play? Did he coach Dortmund back in the day?
Yeah.
Ah, I forgot about that. Well, that was obvious, Neo. Come on, give me a not so obvious one.
Udo Lattek, maybe?
It's a great name. Udo Lattek.
Expo is coming up. 2 hunts already here, hidden in the shadows. FoCuS. They got a lot of vision here with that Watch Award.
Oh, he scoured the Blade and the Sentry with one dust. Now that's value.
Pretty good indeed. Keeper already down to like 1/3, but FoCuS needs to get something done with his tier 2 now. Oh, another high ground Watch Award, just like Soen did earlier.
Didn't see the expansion yet. It is on the way now. The tech seems so late though by Colorful. This is unusually late, is it not?
He had different priorities, let's put it that way. Early Hunt Soul, early hunts, early Expo. Doesn't want an Alchemist, I guess. FoCuS is taking some time as well to creep up, get the War Mill pretty early.
Wants to start having those upgrades rolling soon, I imagine. Would be surprised if this turned into a tower push. That's not something you really see much anymore at all.
Except if you're watching Spiral games, and you might see 2 in a row.
He really tried with those tower pushes, didn't he? He really tried.
Yeah. 1 steal. Ah! Okay, it stays at 1 steal. It's still no level 2 for the Keeper. We're 6 minutes in the game.
Yeah, and this is what Last Refuge can turn out to be. And this missed Ancient of War last hit really hurt him. I guess in this case specifically, he wouldn't have been too close or too much faster on level 2. But yeah, only gets it now. The Shadow Hunter in the meantime crept the first camp. It's going to get level 2 here as well. But the Wisp saw this happening, and now Colorful may want to come in for Creepjack. Tier 2 about to finish. Time for the Alch.
Could be a cool timing if he goes for an Alchemist. Who's a little late. Didn't get the call here. Okay, Shaman are coming in as well. It's a little bit of help against the Entangle Claws for the Blade. And Colorful, not much left to do.
Yeah, as long as he slows down the level 3 Shadow, I think he's fine here. He doesn't have to engage. But he will, sort of. With so few Shaman being here, FoCuS cannot afford to use too much Purge aggressively. Because of course he needs to Dispel against the Keeper spells. First tower coming up at the expansion. So towers are still a thing. If not for being used aggressively. Also, very fast armor upgrade on the Grants.
I like that. Against Acid Bomb, I think the armor upgrade should always be the same level as Acid Bomb, at least. And that's what he gets with that. Prevents some creeping here. More Shaman coming, more mana, more Purge. Lightning Shield. Whoa, 4 Shaman into Adept. That is pretty heavy, is it not?
Yeah, interesting. There must be a breakpoint of where more mana regen is going to be occurring. What's going to be more efficient. But it doesn't make that much of a difference. With this build, you're going to be better equipped in case you lose some Shaman. Which wasn't the case here, but it's always a danger. A danger is also Grunts getting ensnared by the creeps, but again, Colorful playing this really patient. He doesn't want to overstep, overextend. He wants to have his expansion running and build this big army.
Okay, FoCuS wants the same though, just skirmishes in the middle, buying more time. Great Hall only now after the first tower, but also reinforced with the shop. Defense upgrades for Colorful. Engine of Wonders, next Moonwell. Okay, let's go up to 70. This is still scary for FoCuS for sure. He's getting Lightning Shield soon, and that's gonna be a lot of Lightning Shield. Didn't lose a single Shaman. Didn't use too much Purge. Could potentially be a lot of damage in the Blade Master again. Ah, cool owl. Dice was skipping on the owls. I really didn't like that. Owls can be really good. Big mana potion for the owl.
Shadow Hunter here to help his friend the Blade. May have to go for the heal wave. Oh, it's close. Shadow in a bit of trouble there as well, but Heal Salve is going to heal things up nicely again. Shadow so close to level 3. One Huntress kill would be enough, but not gonna get it yet.
I can't really commit that, to that, or doesn't want to commit to that. No Wisps in the north, no AP distraction, but a transition to Archers with the 1-1 upgrades. Still only 0-1, but the remainers of the camp go to FoCuS, and with that, precisely level 3, and an Archer for free.
Was it the first Archer going down? No, one Archer died earlier and now the second. Did only 2 units die so far this game?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's been not too bloody, but I've enjoyed this game quite a bit so far. They're both playing around each other very well. Power timings or power spikes, and also the map terrain. And of course the expansions. Colorful is playing it patient all the way through. He's going into upkeep, not being too greedy, like Dice for example did earlier, but he's going tier 3, wants to have the powerful late game. We have been seeing orcs go a bit more tier 3 again nowadays to counter the enemy tier 3, but FoCuS definitely doesn't have the lumber for that.
Yeah, and I wonder, do you need it when there's no mountain giants? I mean, it's always nice to have, especially Bloodlust. We love to see a TC third, but do you really need it? I don't think so.
Yeah, TC oftentimes seems pretty underwhelming. He's low armor, low level, and he gets focused really quick. Pitlord sometimes better. Also, Bloodlust is nice, but it's not super amazing. It's not like Inner Fire. Torrents are the best thing you can go for against this mass tier 1 style, but they're very expensive, especially in lumber, which already is a problem.
Shadow Hunter with the heal scroll, big healing as well. More creeping passive play continues. Ankh to be found here. Second attack upgrade, Autumn third, and it's orb time. I guess. Shop is on the right-hand side. Red spot for FoCuS. Getting ready for this. I would be surprised if Colorful contests this.
A player's force is under attack.
Yeah, he's not.
I feel like I want to start calling Colorful the Spoon Night Elf. He's just holding back, patient, not going for any attack all the time in the world.
That's an insult to Thorzane.
All right, Mr. Fanboy.
Oh,
in the meantime,
says you.
Gaga's pipe. I mean, I acknowledge that they're both very good and they're both on a similar level, but
I did acknowledge on a similar level. Come on now. Are you serious? Are you on drugs?
They're on a very, very similar level.
Aha. I doubt that. Gaga's pipe, amazing for Shaman. Level 4-3, also very good. Oh, that Shaman. Bye-bye. Won't profit. Won't get a hit from the bong. Colorful is pushing now. He's ready.
Earlier, we saw an Orc and Soen going into upkeep way too late. Is that the problem here for FoCuS as well? He's starting to spend his money now. 3 production buildings. Upgrades coming as well. First attack upgrade for the Grunts. But we don't have reinforced defenses. And this is a scary push. Scary mass tier 1 push by Colorful.
2 mana potions trying to deal with the wisp. They are well blocked. Only one of these wisps can break through. So the detonate's not too great. Taking big, or putting big emphasis on these wisps. But of course that's damage not ending up on the real army. Book of the Dead used by FoCuS. Hero FoCuS, but there's an Invo potion. And there's so much mana on this Shadow Hunter.
Even nighttime coming into effect here, the Shadow Melt actually really good. Does FoCuS have enough to hold? Colorful losing some units, but it seems like FoCuS is losing way more. Both at around 60 supply. Archer's starting to drop low. Heal scroll was used on FoCuS' side. Colorful has no heal scrolls left, only the heal spray. Not too much mana anymore. Blade Master getting focused next, but he's got great items, and he will be surviving. The ring actually helping him out quite a bit. Healing coming in over and over, and FoCuS seems to be holding against this push.
He's kind of crushing it, is he not? Invo potion might... No! FoCuS! What a mistake! There was an Invo potion! And... Oh, that's gonna be expensive. I was about to say FoCuS crushing it here with the necessary items. If not for that Blade Master loss, that is expensive now. And that keeps Colorful in the race. Boosting up to 60 again. Of course, lots more, like 1 production building more for FoCuS. 52 supply, not perfect. Via Moon Juice, you can regen up quite a bit. And will FoCuS have equal consumables as to the first fight? I don't think so. Oh, that might have been a game-winning move by Colorful, or a game-losing mistake for FoCuS, rather.
I think he's in an okay position. We have 0 scrolls here for Colorful available for this next attack. He had plenty of scrolls before. Mana's looking okay, but still only 1 orb on the Night Elf. But losing Burrows hurts. Still no reinforced defenses. Lumber is still low for FoCuS. Gets a level 4 Blade Master. Should be valuable for the mirror image. Drop in the back, really helpful against this kind of a push. This was positioned here in the very beginning of the game to not get cancelled, and now being valuable as well. But we have lots of archers.
Yeah.
Not crazy upgraded yet. Only 3 upgrades, not more. But here we go. Next fight breaks out. Blade Master taking heaps of damage right off the bat. Shadow Hunter has plenty of mana to work with. Blade Master, Invo Potion forced at the beginning of the fight. That hurts.
There's not much healing because the detonates were really good this time. Big change compared to the first fight of the game. And he can't outlast him. There's no Invo Potion. The Blade Master. Is this Fly playing? Second kill in 2 fights, and you need a Blade Master to win this.
And he used Windwalk, not Mirror Image. It was the muscle memory panic move where he used the wrong spell. Mirror Image would have been way better, but the Shadow Hunter gets level 5 actually. And he's got so much mana, of course. Standing in the middle of this army, getting sandwiched by the Night Elf from both sides. He wants to get back to the tavern, revive the blade. He has the gold.
No, not yet. He can't get him from the tavern yet. Just inches away. There we go. Kodo in trouble though. Can't heal that one anymore. What a scrappy game. 50 versus 60. Another archer falling. Ensnare helped a lot here.
The mad chase keeps going. Colorful looking for more kills. Level 3, Potom not too far away. That is going to be a huge upgrade for him. Also, just normal upgrades would benefit him quite a bit. I would love to see more armor and more attack upgrades on these hunts. But Lumber now, definitely a problem for Colorful. He brought so many Wisps earlier. Has to remake those Wisps now, which also goes into the bank account. But FoCuS survives. He's healing up again. He's getting mana with the clarity. And man, this Brilliance Aura has had a huge hand in the fact that FoCuS is still in this game.
Oh yeah, but he has no beastry anymore, no potions. Okay, now spending 300 gold on these potions. No raiders, no Kodos to reinforce this army. Can he deal with the Wisp? Purge coming, Focus Fire coming, no detonate. How many orbs do we have?
Walling himself in here with Sentry Wards, Serpent Wards.
Only one orb for Colorful. The rest of the game was too expensive. Trying to buy more time for the Shadow Hunter to regen up.
Could be a good position for FoCuS. Blade Master on one side, the rest of the army on the other. But he would love to have more mana on the blade for Mirror Image. Maybe he should have bought that clarity as well. Alright, in we go. Barracks taken out though. These buildings die so fast, and now how is FoCuS going to reinforce?
Man, this is so much HP. He's just going for the heroes, but without Hex. That is, of course, an issue as well. The Shaman got a carry, I feel. Shaman and Shadow Hunter, of course.
Lightning Shields being decently well placed. Blade Master, this antagonist not going to do too much to him. Oh, the grunts all dropping so low. So many grunts about to die. That's tons of experience as well. The Potom only seconds away from her level up. Heal spray over and over. Doing a lot of great healing. But again, Colorful falling back. At least a little. Blade Master in the back, finding more kills. He's almost level 5.
Oh, yeah. Potom now level 3. Big damage boost, of course. Shaman basically untouched. Blade Master would love to have his crit level 3. Grunts all down, and he lost the barracks. He can't get any meaty units anymore. He's rebuilding them now, as well as the beastry at the expansion, but it's still a massive, massive supply lead, and now Colorful playing into the strength of the Huns, killing buildings because they can't be repaired realistically.
Blade Master comes back from the middle, doesn't have a heal scroll. He's got the Invul Potion though. This stronghold definitely seems to be going down. Not so strong at the moment. FoCuS needs to find a lot of return kills here to somehow stay in this game. Instant Shadow Meld. Colorful was waiting for nighttime. Saves most of the archers in the back. The Lightning Shield doesn't get any kills. Great attack by Colorful. And this game now firmly in the Night Elf's hand.
Yeah, more like a weak hold, am I right? Can't really produce anything anymore. Has super low lumber. I like that Colorful is going for the production buildings so much. They were handed to him. It was easy to attack without being let into a choke or an unfavorable position. He just kept the archers back, put the hunts in front. It didn't dive really. If there was no unit to attack, then go for the buildings, and chipping away at barracks, at beastery, and of course burrows was the right thing to do.
It's an annoying game for FoCuS. It was really close. Of course, now it's looking horrible, but it was so close for so long. And that was with 2 unnecessary Blade Master losses. If he doesn't lose the Blade Master, how differently is the game gonna look? It may have very well been his, but he still has some hope here left. He gets the next big item. Blade Master items are crazy. That could easily be 300 plus crits.
Yeah, it's like 81 times 4. That's a lot of damage. Plus maybe a Kodo soon, and that's even more. Slippers.
He is a glass cannon though. If he gets focused, he's probably gonna have to run pretty quick. He is backed up by a level 3 He Wave, but this Night Elf army has crazy DPS. With the double orb and mass archers and everything.
main bases or main base empty.
Player's forces are
FoCuS
under attack.
not so much. Only 1,000 gold that he's not mining, so good call. But the thing is, without tier 3 without tier 3 Remo, there's a certain thing that you can't buy, and that's mana potions.
Cannon of Energy is at least gonna help out with the mana. Shadow has great items, absolutely. But looking at the Night of Heroes, on the cusp of getting 3 level ups. And I think Keeper 5, Alchemist 5, even in an even game, would seal the deal. But I mean, FoCuS, he knows he's living on a prayer right now. Hopefully he went to church yesterday like I did. Maybe then he still has some sort of hope, but buildings in the remaining ones are going to be going down, and Colorful, with a lot of patience and just solid play, should be claiming the 1-0.
Well, if you look at FoCuS's items, I'm pretty sure he sacrificed a lamp yesterday or something, because it's not the first game where it's absolutely amazing. Rest of the game, not too great. Shop down, still supply blocked, and of course these burrows have to be rebuilt. They give experience, and this leads to a level 5 Keeper, a level 5 Alchemist, and a level 3 Potom. Blademaster sees this upcoming expo, but can he really leave the Shadow Hunter alone? Kinda doubt that.
Alright, FoCuS. Can you work a miracle?
Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, TP, Staffs, Orb. Colorful is looking really good here. Going for the 3rd defense upgrade. And mind you, there's no level 3 Serpent Wards. Blademaster got a carry, I guess.
By the way, this Keeper and Alchemist managed to get level 5. That's the new Serpent Ward difference. That is that XP boost. Without it, they would not be level 5 right now. They would still be a little bit away. So we can see changes taking effect. FoCuS clears out the huts, because what else is he gonna do? Whilst being spied upon by not just 1, but 2 Scout Owls.
Yeah, the only time I miss the Reforged graphics is when I see Scout Owls. They were a beauty.
We're gonna see them again, Neo, when it's time for WGL. It's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah, I thought about switching to Reforged once again, since Quenching is looking so good. Maybe we'll see how people behave in the next month. Maybe for W3 Champions season finals we go Reforged graphics again.
He's trolling, guys. Don't fall for the bait.
It's like a dog owner saying, he's just barking, man, he doesn't bite. And then they bite. That's a lot of freebies for Colorful here.
Lightning should get encountered by the heal spray. But okay, in we go. FoCuS. Lost patience. He suddenly got 70 supply. Blademaster in the back. Barely survives. Needs to be healed up by the Shadow Hunter. The heal wave didn't even bounce. It was only on the Blade because he's so far back there solo. And now the invul is over. Now the Blade is in trouble. Could be getting FoCuS now next. Oh my lordy. With the Windwalk, he's running away, but the Entangled catches him. And the Blade goes down. The game is over. 1-0 for Colorful.
Colorful proving once again that he's really good in this matchup. Or is again becoming good in this matchup, as there was a little bit of a drought there for him when the switch from Talons to Hans Archers was happening. Took him some time, but I guess everything takes him some time. And that was smart.
Yeah, FoCuS. I think the big mistake by him was not scouting for the expansion in the right spot. Seems like he should have had an opportunity to cancel it at least once and delay the expo by, at the very least, 30, maybe 40 seconds. But this expansion was so quick by Colorful that despite the fact the Keeper was super low mana, low experience, I mean, he was still able to play it through well in the mid game and late game. Really like the build by Colorful, super safe, nothing greedy, nothing cheesy. Go for the expansion, go for a big army, like 60 supply, and then tech behind that, being ready for the late game as well. He got the levels when he needed, he got the scrolls when he needed, and that was just a clean game.
Pretty much. Not that clean by FoCuS. That Blade Master kill certainly cost him the game. And we're waiting for map 2 here. Colorful now. 4 maps in a row against FoCuS. That's pretty impressive.
And the next one, Concealed, is normally the Night Elf choice. So this one's going to be favoring him a little bit as well. But FoCuS can certainly turn it around himself. That's what we saw last week by Colorful. Now the shoe a little bit on the other foot. I'm looking up the order of the maps again. Autumn Leaves, I think, should be number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and Northern Isles as the 3rd map. That would be FoCuS's choice then.
Alrighty, let's go. Concealed it is, as he said. Later on at 6 p.m. European ESL Cup, we want all of you to sign up, of course. ESL Play Warcraft section has the link, as well as all of our socials and Liquipedia and War3 info. You can find the link if you want, and you can find a new game if you want it or not, because we load in. Is Colorful running away with this series, or is FoCuS striking back?
I'm going to see a Blade Master versus Keeper here once again, most likely. We have been seeing a little bit of Farseer in this matchup, not necessarily with Headhunters, but possibly with Headhunters. But on the top level, it really doesn't seem to be very reliable. I was very impressed with the Farseer Headhunter play that we saw from FoCuS earlier against Mikhail. Looked really good. But especially against Night Elf, especially because of Keeper and Entangle, doesn't really seem to work.
Well, maybe he finds a way, but not here. Looks like a Blade Master grunt build again. Don't lose the grunts in the early, as well as don't lose the Headhunters in the early. It's very simple. If you're an Orc, don't lose units in the early.
Yeah, if you can keep all those grunts alive, it's amazing on tier 2 for the Shadow. You can creep the green into the natural, and that is a really good creep route for the Orc as well. The thing is, though, if you go for that, then the Night Elf will easily have expanded by that time. From Lin recently, you've been seeing a couple of wild plays. Be super aggressive with the Blade early, prevent level 3 Keeper, scout on the enemy side with the Peon, and then Shadowhunter speed scroll, run across the map, and cancel the expansion. So there is a couple of wild things possible, but you have to get the right information, you have to get the right build, and get off to a good start.
Okay, maybe you can get that here. Especially if Colorful denies another creep. That should certainly not happen. In general, should be an easier early game for Colorful, thanks to the map, thanks to him not making yet another AOW mistake. And then FoCuS needs to step it up quite a bit.
How many more claws can FoCuS find? Map 1, we had quite a few already. No claws here, but Circlet just as good, if not even better.
See, no, not creeping the rest, just rushes over. Healing up, can't contest the turtles, of course. Hunter's Hall again. Looks like the same build for Colorful. Early hunts, then Expo, then tech. Might prefer the tech a little bit here.
Again, no speed scroll, by the way. This seems to be the new trend. Skip speed scroll on tier 1, only get it on tier 2 with Shadow. Interesting.
A little bit of an early attack, of course. Sentry wards again. Peon was scouting in the north. Moves away a little early, but confirms that the green is being crept.
I'm kind of surprised that Colorful didn't go for the Overseer pull. With having seen the Blade, he could have been safe to do that, but he's going for the safer green. And there's going to try to inch his way forward towards level 3. As now finally the tech starts, it is I don't know if it's the same timing as map 1, but of course quite a bit behind the orc because of the early hunts and hunters.
Yeah, it's not prior to the expansion. So it is earlier. Still half a tech behind. Both are continuing to creep. Peon, can you sacrifice yourself to the creeps? Oh, doesn't seem like it. Keeper also creeping a lot more compared to game 1, which was rushing over. Trying to get the Berserker. That's big XP. Blade Master comes in.
Crucial last hit. This is a big move. Nicely done by FoCuS. Yeah, this is the reason why Night Elves choose Concealed Hill. It's much easier to creep Keeper level 3 as there's so many green camps early on you can choose from, very much unlike Last Refuge. And the map is very long in distance, especially getting from top left to bottom right. So it's really hard for the orc to stay on the Night Elves' heels, but stealing that last hit that we saw right there is absolutely crucial, as level 3 Keeper would start a whole can of problems, whole can of worms, if he gets it early. And the grunts, I think they're just being parked in the main, right? Yeah. Just parking the grunts in the main. FoCuS knows if I bring them out, they're just gonna die. And I want to keep them all alive to creep quickly with a shadow on tier 2.
Yeah, they're good family men. They want to be close to their wives and kids, not explore the world that is full of danger. But also adventure. They will move out at some point, and whoa, colorful. That's a new Tree of Life position.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Especially during nighttime, you might not check all the way in the corner. And maybe that's why he didn't pull and creep the Overseer, but rather the green camp. Oh, and look at FoCuS. He plays the sentry, but he doesn't see the tree. Oh,
wait a minute.
but he's actually going to look all the way in the corner. Dude, FoCuS is next level, though. He keeps this option in mind.
Okay, it is a thing to build it here next to the expo, but yeah, here far on the side. That's a big win here. And FoCuS is on tier 2, Shadowhunter second, Beastery and Lodge. Keeper, oh, might get the Beastery.
Treant's level 2. That should be a cancel. Oh, one Treant actually can't reach, but it should be enough damage to get the cancel here. Blade Master in the meantime getting his own level 3. Shadow comes out, not in time to save the Beastery. So the thinking here for FoCuS is, the Keeper is level 3, he basically loses map control, ground units are in a lot of trouble, so what he can do is go for Wind Riders, and Wind Riders the Keeper can't deal with so easily, and they can also heal at the fountain, oftentimes if they get damaged. But yeah, Beastery cancelled on one side, Expo cancelled on the other side. I would say that does favor the Orc quite a bit.
I agree, you can't play with Grunts and Shaman. You can't play Night Elf without an Expo in this matchup. Blade Master is of course revealed by an owl. Shadowhunter kind of forgot that this was already cracked. He's not having an easy time now. Shop is... there's a part gone. Expo is hard. Turtles are gone. He's a little sad, Shadowhunter.
Colorful doing this well. He knows the Shadowhunter must be creeping somewhere bottom right, and if he's going for the natural creep, he can harass that heavily with the Keeper, which is what we're seeing now. He's got the staff, but if there's Hex, that staff isn't going to do much for him.
That's true. Alchemist, easier time creeping, for sure. Lots of units, very, very hurt. Now the staff, but there is no Hex. It's heal wave first. And now level 2 for the Shadowhunter as well, for some snake sticks probably. Tree now inside the main of Colorful. Nature's Blessing is researched, but Expo is still up. This will take a lot of time.
Yeah, now the creeping by the Alchemist slows down quite a bit. Not the most efficient. I guess Colorful was concerned with the Creepjack coming, or at least a Blade Master showing up and harassing. Oh, very nice creeping by FoCuS. All the grunts are healing, but still creeping, and the Shadow tanks the damage. Really nice min-max.
There's no detection at the moment for Colorful. The Blade Master steals his Overseer. But no, it's revealed now. There's no chance against this, I guess. Buying time, buying space, buying a level 3 Shadowhunter and Claws +9 remote starts again.
Claws +12. Quel'Thala's boots are possible on this map. But the Blade is not going to have mirror image to work with this game, probably, unless he wants to skip on crit, which would be a very unfocused thing to do.
Interesting, by the way, that FoCuS never rebuilt the bestiary. Not until this point, at least. Rather builds an expansion, rather goes for the second defense upgrade. And pushing.
And it's very hard to engage right here for Colorful. If you send in the hunts, they quickly die. So you really want to keep the hunts at the back, and the archers are taking out the serpent wards. And the hunts next to the archers cover them against the grunts. But one Ancient of War going down. And oh, that's why it was so weird to take out these serpent wards. Improved bows only finished now. So only now we have the 700 range.
Still good mana. No detonates in this fight here. Blade Master decked out. He affected by acid bomb, okay, but FoCuS buying a lot of time for his expo. That is of course a lot more fragile than a Night Elf expo. Haha, Colorful trying to put some pressure on it with an AP, but thanks to the staff, has to be cancelled. Damn, this Night Elf expo isn't that much earlier than the Orc expo.
Yeah, FoCuS with a really nice game here. A lot of it came down to the early, how well he prevented Keeper for a long time, and at the same time got his own level 3 Blade Master. That's actually really rare to see. Excellent movement by FoCuS with limited vision during the first scary nighttime. Didn't lose a grunt, and his position looking absolutely, I don't know if wonderful is the right word, but certainly very, very decent and playable. We have Colorful going into upkeep quickly again. At around 60 is when he decided to go tier 3. On the first map, is he going to do that again, or is he going to go for a much harder push this time? Now is the question.
Flute for the second time for FoCuS, big mana potion for the Alchemist. Colorful isn't really ready, man. He needed to invest into a second Engine of War. First one got killed, misses out on the Moonwell. Only 60. FoCuS can bank quite a bit. Oh, but this is a wonky situation for a fight.
A very awkward position here for FoCuS. He getting caught a little bit there with the flank. He didn't actually take too much damage from this. Shaman actually all get away. With some early wisps in the mix as well. Wants to detonate big time against the Shaman, burn the mana. But they keep running away. Speed scroll by FoCuS. That seems to have been a misclick. That speed scroll is gone. That was the only one he had.
Ah, it's only 70 gold. It's not a big deal, is it?
So expensive, Neil. 70 gold. Is it even playable anymore? Shadow Honor close to 4. That's a big deal. He should get that level 4 here pretty easily with some kills from summons and units. And level 4 next to a Voodoo Lounge. I've seen that win so many games recently.
Yo, that's true. Level 4. Lord Omega, thank you for the 1,000 bits. That is amazing. Thank you. This is so many wisps. Can he reach? It's really hard to reach. Lots of detonates prior to that. There is more purge. There is more chain lightning. And here's level 4. But can the Blade Master get out of that? Oh, FoCuS not again. There's sentinels, isn't there not?
Stressful hold here for FoCuS. Finally can reunite his army. Shadow 4, Blade Master 4. The shop goes down. But Shadowhunter still has lots of mana items. This is the time for FoCuS to strike back now in this battle. Lots of grunts hurt already, but more healing to be coming soon. Purge on the Shadow, but he's not in real trouble. It is mirror image, so no crit level 2. That's rare to see from FoCuS. But he's trying to stay alive here more than do max damage. Shadow losing more and more HP himself. Hunt's dying. Archer's dying. Both players losing plenty of units, but it seems like Colorful is losing way more.
7-second invul for FoCuS. Archer's trying to retreat. There is another entangle, and no potion anymore, no consumables except that heal wave that's still there. Okay, needs to use heal spray. Oh, clutch heal spray, maybe. But the Alchemist, is he hitting the deck here with another FoCuS fire? Same can be said about the Blade Master. Alchemist dies, and then there should be the win. And it is! FoCuS ties up the series.
Alright, GG called. FoCuS gets back on the enemy map, and now it's going to have his next map choice coming up as map 3, which is going to be Northern Isles. Really good early game by FoCuS. He did a great job slowing down this keeper's progress, and setting up the expansion in the corner there was a cute play, but FoCuS was expecting it. Gets the cancel there, which he didn't get on last refuge, and that's bought him so much time where the Night Elf wasn't on 2 base for a long while, and he got his own expo timing up very nicely. Great performance by FoCuS.
Striking back indeed. Iron's still hot. We're down to a best of 3 for the ESL Cup 65 here in Asia. And of course, we invite all the streamers. And then we go. No rest for the wicked. Interesting that in both games, production buildings got cancelled a lot. And I think that made a big impact on game 1. Colorful destroyed them FoCuS. And on the other side, FoCuS striking back, killing an engine of war early on. Getting to critical mass wasn't too easy.
Yeah, Colorful, it seems like he only feels confident to take it super late and play it slow if he has a good economic edge. If he's got the expansion way faster. We saw that on LR, but on Concealed, he felt a little more under the gun with how his expansion was delayed. And it looked a little scary there when the Wisp came in for the detonates, when FoCuS' army was in a weird position. But that level 4 Shadow next to a shop with the mana potions, the Blade getting level 4, those Orc heroes can carry quite hard if it's not the crazy huge 70-80 supply Night Elf barreling down. And yeah, recently it seemed like Night Elf on tier 2 closing out a game is rather tough against Orc, but Moon has recently been doing it again, and maybe that's where Colorful got the confidence to go for the tier 2 push. Is he going to do that again on Northern Isles, or is it going to be more tier 3? Probably again, it's going to have to do with the
Yeah, it's
time he manages to find.
pretty streamlined games so far. Not too much outside the box, not too many tricks, no talent play on LR, no AP rushes, no tower pushes, no Farseers. There is room for more variety, but both of these players, in general, very standard when it comes to playing their race. Winner of this map, of course, claims match points. Oh, Remo, getting impatient, knocking the.
That was my hand rest. That was just a little in the way.
Oh, a little in the way. We go.
I mean, Neo, you as newly having wrist problems, you bought some hand rests as well, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But I'm not smacking them onto my table. They rest there, as wrist rests should.
Maybe you should show them who's boss, you know?
They know. They know.
Who's going to be boss? On map 3, Northern Isles, we move into the frigid northern lands of Northrend. We have rain, snow, and a lot of creeps on this map. This map tends to be a decent one for Orc. Echo and Northern Isles usually used to be the decent Orc maps, because you can prevent level 3 Keeper creeping fairly well, and you can counter-expand fairly well. And I think perhaps one of the best things here for Orc is, if you manage to snipe the items, the consumables, like sentry wards and such, you can scout very, very well for the Night Elf expansions.
Yeah, that is true. FoCuS' Peon makes its way across, maybe with illusions or something. It can continue to do so. Colorful, not greedily going for the expansion right away, but starts off with the green. And of course a Keeper on the other side. Of course a Blade Master. Wonder if FoCuS finds a way to not give his expansion to the Keeper. That's a move we see more and more recently, I feel. But yeah, very standard start so far.
Players' forces are under attack.
Now, Colorful, I guess, feels as he wants to play Huntresses here. He doesn't want to creep the Tuscar camp first, which would be even more lumber invested, which would be even more of a tier 2 tech delay. But obviously, with this creep route, you don't need Wisp Repair, but you also don't get level 2 Keeper right away. The peon, seeing this, now being parked at the expansion, wants to know exactly when that's gonna occur. Oh my god, he almost ran into the creeps. He's very confident that he knows what the aggro range is here.
Circuit for the Blade Master again, just like on Concealed. Hunter saw the build once again very, very early. And the tech for FoCuS, so it leaves a little bit of the creep spot for the Shadow Hunter later. But yeah, race to level 2, wants to have that entangle. And he does get it. Lightning Shield as well against ORC. Not the greatest against the peon line, could be fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Also for creeping could be really good. Summon a couple of Treants. Use the Lightning Shield, and then maybe you can even take out a Tuscar camp, or the Arachnithids is something we see done often with this one. Good Alchemist items, but nothing great for the Keeper. Late tech again for Colorful. So he's got 3 Moonwells, excuse me, and a Hunter's Hall before the tech. So he has to start the tech soon. Can't go Expo right now, otherwise the tech is going to be crazy, crazy late.
Yeah, dust on the Keeper. And tech is not even close to finishing, so I wonder what Colorful, what do you want to do here? Distract maybe? Have the Blade Master come back and tech prior to Expo again. That didn't work too well on Concealed, but the Expo was also cancelled there. Feels like who does the first big mistake is losing the match. It's really hard to come back from them.
And losing that grunt is going to be a mistake. There we go. Entangle. Doesn't summon the Treants. Interesting. Saves the mana. Wants to bring the damage with the Huntress and the Archer. 1 Entangle might be enough. Perhaps he's going to need another one. This certainly costs a bit of mana. But getting that grunt kill easily worth it. And I don't know. That grunt probably shouldn't have been out. If he was looking for APs, he could have done that with the peon as well.
The peon is scouting this expansion, so maybe FoCuS can get a little bit of revenge for his fallen brother, but he's kind of low on HP, kind of low on mana. Sentinel upgrade not done, but the Keeper was already buying dust. This is kind of rough for FoCuS. Nice move to wake up the creep, so a little bit of extra damage. But they're still entangled.
It's a big moment. Does the Blade Master have enough damage to cancel the tree? Not 100%. There's 2 more entangles, and FoCuS decides it's not gonna be enough.
Wow.
Doesn't want to lose the blade. He's getting blocked here.
It's not good. T2 almost done for Colorful. Expo, yeah, little hurt, but what's really the threat for this Expo down the road? I don't really see it. Shadowhunter needs time to creep. You can't really rush it immediately with a Blade Master low like this. Up and down in this series.
Is under siege.
It's gonna put pressure on the tree a little bit again. This is looking very Fly-esque. Super distractive. Blade Master, who was playing a pretty sacrificial role.
Wait a minute, he needs Entangle.
Sometimes.
Like now. Like yesterday. That's not enough.
Ooh, it's close.
That was way too late. Colorful. There's another reveal though. Okay, sacrificing the Blade Master for this Expo, totally fine. Shadowhunter is out already, can just queue him again, and Shadowhunter needs to solo creep anyway. Ooh, I think there was a big mistake by Colorful not using that Entangle earlier.
Like that, he gets level 3. Oh, dude, these items for the Alchemist are gonna be amazing. 3 really good ones here. But level 1 blade. Gonna be back in no time. And the Shadowhunter, if he gets the natural, should be level 3 then, right?
Sorry, that was...
Along with the green.
Yeah, think so too. Creeping, of course, easy to do for Colorful now, but he needs more time. Can't rush tier 3 as he did before.
Attack.
Rebuilding the Engine of War. Blade Master's back as well. FoCuS is definitely back. Is he willing to expand as well? We see a peon. We see 2 peons, actually. Let's go then. Ring of Regen. At the moment, pretty decent. Wait, it's not number 3?
Oh my god, the Blade Master. Could have died right there if the Keeper was there, but the Keeper is protecting the expand.
A player's forces are under
Doesn't want to use too much mana as it just turned daytime.
The amount of heals elves, the creep routes by FoCuS always working out nicely. He needs 1 treant only to get that coveted level 3. Keeper with an invuln early and a heal scroll and only 40 supply. Rare to see this kind of Night Elf army so low in supply.
Yeah, waiting for the tree to get up to 50. But FoCuS can contest this. Even supply always favors the orc.
a player's forces are under
Well,
attack.
the upgrade saying 1-0 versus 0-0. Okay, but at least we got a depth upgrade. Warm will only now, way later than before. Maybe due to the lost grunt in the early.
Yeah, Lumber is looking really good for FoCuS at the moment. The first 2 maps he never got reinforced defenses. He always spending his Lumber on upgrades of the grunts rather than reinforced. His idea being he wants to take the fights away from his buildings rather than bolster his buildings.
Okay.
Purges on the Alk, he's in trouble. There is no staff to get him out, but there's an invul transfer. He's gonna be needed. Heal scroll also gonna be forced here pretty soon. Night Elf units all very hurt. Heal spray trying its best to heal up everything. One Huntress goes down. Second Huntress goes down.
Ouch!
Player's forces
And he can't
are
Shadow
under
Melt. The
attack.
lightning shield did way more damage than it should, and that is all the moon juice gone for now. FoCuS puts himself into a wonderful position if he can get away with this now. AP is up. FoCuS should be seeing this now and react to it accordingly.
The town is under siege.
It's 1 AP is cute, but it's only caused a bit of distraction.
Player's forces are under
Colorful
attack.
desperately needs this Alchemist 3. And he can get it at the Tuscars plus Lab, but this shutdown is racing away with XP. And we saw earlier, a fast level 4 Shadow, extremely strong, especially if he's got a shop to back him up in a defensive or offensive position.
FoCuS still mano y mano. Or mano y trio, basically. Now that's dealt with. More regen. FoCuS is really pushing the economy here. Constantly. So many items on him. Same goes for Colorful. Heal scroll, big invul, another heal scroll.
Dude, this blade is so tanky. This would be a great mirror image build.
Supply again speaking in favor of FoCuS. There's no reinforced defense. Ha! No Nature's Blessing, no AP, no Engine of War. There's no protection at all. Always wear
The
protection.
town is under siege.
Yeah, interesting that we've been seeing this last few weeks, both sides skipping more and more on defensive upgrades. Reinforced defensive and Nature's Blessing here not being invested into. Snake Pit gonna start to get set up. But we do have a decent archer count now to deal with them. 2-1 upgrades on these Night Elf units. And now, not having Nature's Blessing definitely hurts.
And not having Wisps here certainly hurts as well. Lightning Shield number 1. Go for the heroes. There's no TP, no staff. And that hurts the Keeper so bad. He was passing the invul but had no time to use him. And without treants and without invul, How are you surviving even?
Can the archers and hunts still do it? It seems like the alchemist is not going to have a big part in this anymore. Last bit of mana was spent. No more heal spray. The Blade Master in the middle. He's so tanky, dude. He's eating up so much damage. Still has the Ankh protecting him. Also level 4 Shadowhunter protecting him. Who's out of mana at the moment, but has a clarity and a wand charge still to use. And this must be FoCuS's game. Gonna get level 3 here as well. 950 HP on this blade. Wow. GG.
GG indeed. FoCuS. Even though he lost the first grunt, that kill on the Expo was a lot bigger of a deal. And I still think not really necessary from the colorful side of things. And there was no pressure at all by Colorful, right? Like, this entire game, he couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, that Expo cancel definitely hurt him a lot. I don't know, maybe it is worth to get that quicker Keeper 2 to invest that Wisp Repair. But hard to say. Hard to say what the perfect build is. 2-1 lead for FoCuS. Now we go to the new maps. And this is where last week FoCuS failed. Where he didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to creep. And he quickly lost the early game, lost the mid game, fell far behind in experience. So this is once more Colorful's opportunity to get the comeback.
Or the back-to-back victory for... not back-to-back victory, the return of the king in FoCuS, the first player to win 2 ESL Cups. Or we get back-to-back game 5s. For me, the room is overcrowded. There we go. Slowly but steady. FoCuS is smart. He moved into the observer position, and he controls this now. FoCuS is so smart, man. FoCuS is way smarter than we are.
Very good, very good. FoCuS figured it out. We have all the obs coming in. This could be the last map. What we saw on this map here, Autumn Leaves, our next week was Shadowhunter Creep Route. Seems really tough. Where are you gonna go? The gold mine in the corner is an option, but that takes a while. Maybe the best one to go for would be the Ogre Magi, but that's going to be a thing for the mid game. You can't only think about that, you also have to consider the early game. So far, FoCuS was doing a really good job never letting the Keeper get level 3 too quickly, which is something that might be hard to prevent here, because like on Concealed, there's lots of green camps sprinkled across the map.
Okie dokie. Loading in. No join bugs the entire day. That is also cool to see. Maybe I jinxed it now, but I don't think so. No. Oh, good. And so it is Autumn Leaves. Might be the decider. Match points for FoCuS. These cups in FoCuS, man, since Zotac Cup days, probably even in Warcraft Cup days, he just loves them. Or at least grinds them. In Warcraft Cup, Zotac Cup, Jera Cup, whatever cup. It's all FoCuS's.
And normally there he has pretty damn good results as well. It was really cool to see a few years back when he was playing Jera Cup, the rivalry between him and Happy. He was the only one for a long time who could really put a challenge to Happy. The majority of the game still went to the Russian, but it was close most of the time.
Yeah, if only we had a strong orc in our European cups, huh? That would be something.
Yeah, Lucifron, where are you?
Hurt.
We need you, Lucifron.
Can't use his hand at the moment. What do you want? Playing lava style with his feet?
Hell yeah, dude. Maybe doing voice commands with some voice software.
Oh, dude.
What is the injury he has exactly? What happened?
Not sure. He went to the gym and hurt himself there. So, as I say, never go to the gym. It's healthier for you.
Because, like, if it's only a bruise, it's gonna heal quickly, but...
No. He's out for like half a year.
Oh.
Yo, just got surgery.
Oh, he got surgery.
Yo.
Thanks.
Big ouchie.
Half a year?
Mm-hmm.
He must have broken something then, right?
That sounds broken, indeed.
I mean,
Or
you can also
lost his
tear your
arm.
meniscus or something like that, but that doesn't concern the hands.
I was about to say, meniscus in your hand, you got weird anatomy.
I guess though, if you can rip your tendons in your leg, you can also rip your tendons in your arm. But that is never something you hear about, right? That the tendons in the arm
A player's forces
snap.
are under attack.
Ooh, almost Ancient of War denied. That was kind of close. But Keeper gets it all. Gets the claws. Finally, good starting item. We saw Colorful before with the rings that he certainly didn't appreciate too much.
That's why he lost the games, right?
No. But,
Wow. Remo from beginning to end. No jokes at all serious mode.
no, Neo, that's not the case. It's not all about items. But I like the creep out here by Colorful, going from the green over to the natural. Gonna be a fast level 2. Gauntlets, and clears out that natural super quick.
Wonder if FoCuS goes for the outskirts shot just as Soin did against Mikael. Buffs of haste for him also not too bad. Colorful again going for that early hunt build. Could expand on the spot if he wants, that should then be a little faster, but also very predictable on this map.
So, normally the Blade Master is supposed to go to the shop at some point. You always want to incorporate it into your creep route somehow. You want to get the circlet, you want to get the dust. On Autumn Leaves, the shop is a little bit out of the way. So, takes a while to get there. Keeper 2.5 already, man. This was quick. Oh my god, is he gonna get level 3 right here? Oh boy.
That's also a quick steal.
Yeah, maybe you're supposed to play this map more aggressively. Looking at this Keeper creep route. I remember Ark, by the way, saying, Autumn Leaves is a horrible Night Elf map. There's no way you can creep.
Ark also said the bare mana change won't have any impact at all. It doesn't change one thing.
Yeah, it still boggles my mind that Night Elves didn't see how good that was going to be. And there we go, Keeper 3. Oh my god, that's so fast.
Yeah, you kind of have to prevent the Keeper from getting both of the expo spots then. Goes on the cost of an earlier expansion, I guess? But you take that.
Yeah, I guess the better play is for the Blade to just creep the item and then run across and be aggressive right away. And then you can prevent the natural creep. Oh my god. Grunt's gonna die. In the meantime, we have the Expo coming on the spot. The tech even is pretty fast for Colorful here. Ooh, disaster.
A little bit, eh? They want to go full distance again. As it seems. No chance for this Grunt to survive. Colorful. He has nothing to do really, but wait for this Expo and wait for tier 2. Close to the tavern as well. This is super comfortable.
Alright, Blade needs to get this cancel.
A town is under siege.
But the Keeper is right around the corner. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Owl is of course once again good. Needs more stutter stepping. Just gives it up. There's no damage to do at the moment. Next Owl. I like that. Alchemist again. It's not even that far behind FoCuS' Shadowhunter, who goes for the Warmel early again. Wonder what triggers this.
And this is the same like last week. Where is the shadow gonna creep?
Yeah.
The new map pool might be rough for Orc. Like, what am I gonna do here?
Players' forces are under attack.
Colorful is could have had a Wisp top left to scout. I think that's what you're supposed to do ideally. Imagine a creep jack right there. Dude, imagine a creep jack right there. That would be game. But FoCuS
And the
catches a
orcs
lucky break.
just recovered And they finally won tournaments again. And now you hit them with a new map pool. And it's all
But if it was up
enchanted.
to me, we would have removed Amazonia, and that would have been fine. But AZ still in there.
Yo, this...
Has to go for Hex first to prevent the kill. That's real bad.
Will he even prevent the kill? Any kill? Nope. Wow,
Entangle.
it
GG.
is incredibly rare to see FoCuS being pummeled like this.
Yeah, I think you have to play this map ultra aggro, just so that there's some creeps left for your Shadowhunter on tier 2.
Or veto it.
You have to veto AZ though. Like AZ is even worse. I mean, I don't know, is it? They're both pretty horrible, it seems. For Orc.
Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, that is not good. In a best of 3, of course, not the biggest problem, but in a best of 5, it absolutely is. And we go on to our second new map. The decision will be made on Tidehunters.
Alrighty. The Tidehunters, I think, quickly becoming many people's favorite map. I would certainly count myself among those. Still not 100% figured out. It is also a map where there's lots of green camps everywhere and creepable camps early on, which is something that the Keeper greatly favors. And yeah, Orcs oftentimes take a long time to perfectly figure out early game movement, being able to slow down the Keeper while still creeping up efficiently themselves. We saw that masterfully done on Concealed. But on these new maps, it takes a little while longer to get those early games perfectly polished.
Okay, last map of Asia. Later in less than 3 hours, there will be the European Cup, of course. Go, sign up. We want a bigger list of participants than we had here in Asia. Hopefully Foggy is taking part. Let's see who signed up for that yet, as we don't have a game here at the moment. Oh, there's the European Cup. Of course, happy Armin is in, Mikhail is in, Mr. Winner. Apart from that, Sonic, not too many players at the moment. So go! Sign up as we are loading into our deciding map 5 Tidehunters.
Alright. Overdose Dog with a 2-month resub. Thank you. Let's hop in. You know, the summer is coming. People are feeling in the mood for a bit of a vacation. They've been locked away for a long time. Why don't we go into the tropical islands and enjoy the beach? If we can't do it in real life, at least we can do it on Tidehunters and hang out with a couple of turtles on this wonderful southern... what's the word I'm looking for? Oasis? It's not an oasis. Paradise. It's a bit of a paradise. It's beautiful here. We have a mirrored map or an axis symmetry map here on Tidehunters. I imagine most of you guys are fairly familiar with it now. But as far as the intricacies go, the creep routes and such, this is still where we see a lot of innovation and a lot of uncertainty in almost every matchup.
Okay, let's go then. You say it's a paradise? Yeah. If you're not getting too close to the creatures that are living here, that's fine. I mean, you have this a sea giant looking pretty mean. If it's a paradise, would he look so mean and angry? Same goes for the turtles, I guess.
Are you having a lag as well?
No, I'm fine. Very fine.
I might be disconnecting.
Oh
Yikes.
no. I hope this will fix itself soon. We've got a Blade Master opening once again with the Voodoo Launch this time, and quelle surprise on colorful side. The Keeper. Stick to your guns is what both players are thinking. Oh, ooh, now I had a spike. I was worried for a second.
A player's
But
forces
yeah,
are
everything
under attack.
fixes itself. No instant expansion. The typical creep route. For FoCuS, I'm not too sure what the typical orc creep route is. Probably aggression. But here we go. I think it was last week we wanted to creep the orange one first, and that backfired. So he's probably a little smarter. Circle it again. Nice. No deny here, I think. Oh, should be fine. And FoCuS just going for the turtles, who also look pretty mean. Mantle of Intelligence, not his item for now, but will be later. Hunters into Expo or into Tech is the question. But in the past 4 games, or 3 games, he always went for Tech into Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't get the last hit. Nice. And Colorful not creeping his expansion, giving the entire map to the Blade Master, or the tiny camps here. There was quite some wasted time, but still not the biggest issue as he's creeping here. Oh, the Treants expire without getting the Flash Eater. This looks a little problematic. What do you want to do? Turtle, gone. If you go into the base, what can you do? It's Treants. Not much, really. I feel like Colorful miscalculated something there. Okay, maybe you can take this one away, but the Grunt is scouting for it. Good timing for FoCuS. Puts in a little extra right clicks. Flash Eater, though. It's a big one for Colorful. And he gets it. Slippers as well. Blade Master wanted to go in with the speed scroll. Doesn't really work, but man, get the hell out of my neighborhood. As the tech is progressing. Whew, and yeah, as much of an early level 3 we had on Autumn Leaves, this is not the case on Tide Hunters at all. Yeah, you get a decent level up with the easy camp here at the expansion, which is definitely coming as you have the tree there already. But what then? Middle taken out already, and everything else is really not easy to creep. Battle for the staff goes to FoCuS. Dust goes to Colorful. But the staff is a big deal. With that, you can go for a little more of a risky expansion harass. And okay, waiting for tier 2. Grunts clean the spot. Critical strike unlocked. Still no entangle. What a big deal! This is FoCuS. Wait. Huh? Why is he not attacking this? Couldn't he just click this down? Well, he knows this way better than I do, so who am I to question this? Oh, maybe he's faking, as he's not revealed anymore. But now the question is it enough? 1000 damage, it's not too easy to do. At least force a little bit of cannibalism, or force Colorful back. He wanted to intercept somehow, interrupt creeping, all not the case. Oh boy, this is quite some damage. 50 per hit. He won't cancel this anymore. But yeah, down to 50%. Here comes the Shadow Hunter. Grunts all parked in the main. And Walker's coming as well. Primo Demo finally confirms that he leaves us early here. Leaving the hard work to me. Again, the heavy lifting on the Chosen One's shoulder. But I guess you're fine with that. That's a nice move by Colorful. He doesn't really need a lot of support to creep the north. The Blade Master is shocking around, but he takes this one away. That prevents a jump start for the Shadow Hunter. It would be level 2 for him here. But it's still not enough. He can play it safe. He is playing it kind of safe with the staff. Whenever a Keeper is coming, just teleport out. Race to level 3 is on. Shadow Hunter versus Keeper. Blade Master's just occupying the spot. Oh man, no Nature's Blessing. This takes forever for Colorful to move over. Can't creep it in the meantime. So maybe it's not the biggest deal. First defense upgrade as well. It's 1-1 then. Blade Master checks the shop. Shadow Hunter could get this, but I think they're both contesting the shop. And that's exactly what's happening. Very low level game so far. FoCuS is giving this expansion to Colorful as it is low reward, really bad item, or low level item. Not the most experience as well, so he's getting an easy to creep high reward camp for level 2. Wild of Mana stealing against the Keeper, never bad. Claws on the Blade Master as well. Gotta be careful about that creep jack, but he has a speed scroll. That should be fine if he's using that speed scroll. Wow, getting out without it? Just lure him into the choke. What do you want to do with all that melee, semi-melee in this choke? I like it. And counter expansion coming. Back to 2 base. Nobody with a big mistake yet. Can FoCuS hold. 40 supply. Can't go higher at the moment. But yeah, another choke here. Serpent Wards. Pretty good for that. No level 2 Alchemist means no heal spray. Detonate was good. Not many purges anymore. This is the deciding map, of course. You can't do a big mistake. FoCuS barely has any army. But now the Burrow is ready. And that might help in the defense if the Peon goes straight in. Blade Master finding some targets in the back, but it's too hurt. Only 130 remaining. Buying more time. Colorful still very healthy. Of course, only distracting from his expansion and distracting from the mass. This is not supposed to be like an all-in push. Grunt is coming in, trying to sandwich a little bit. Gets an archer, but the Shadow Hunter is super hurt. Blade Master super hurt. Colorful, are you winning 2 ESL Cups in a row here? The Grunts are all gone. Expo only at 2/3. Alchemist level up. Got the heal spray now. I think he can just push through with this. Can he not? Deny by Colorful even. Well aware of how important this experience is. And the heal spray. Oh, the sustain now. Double AOW. Good production. He's supply stuck, unfortunately. Oh, Alchemist, what? Colorful, what? Why would you do that? Little unfortunate. Potion on the Blade Master. Wait a minute. FoCuS only with the heroes here. Level up gives him a windwalk, but he's dusted. Crazy fight at FoCuS' Expo, but Colorful never attacked the building. So it's up as well as the Burrow. Whew. Stressful game. Grunt is chasing after the herd units, forcing some Moon Juice. And Moon Juice is pretty empty. It's okay eventually. Only archers here. Once again, no reinforced defenses. But FoCuS is not going to be supply blocked. Needs a Peon transition. Got it. Close to level 3 Shadow Hunter. Level 3 Blade Master already. Alchemist took time and prevents level 3, of course, now. Ay. Maybe with Hex he could have gotten 2 kills here. FoCuS seems confident without too many Shaman. Interesting. Last hit Mania. First turtle. Yeah, of course there's no Alchemist here. There's not much to fear. Alchemist still benched for a second or 2, and then he has to move across to the middle. Keeper also close to 4 now. Big steal from the shop. Scroll and Invo Potion going to the Keeper. Alchemist still not back. Purge comes in. Right click Invo Potion saves him here. 7 second safety. And that is the time for the Alchemist to finally arrive. And as there's still no Hex, there shouldn't be a chance really to go through with the kill. But maybe there is. No Windwalk anymore. All the mana was burned. 10 mana missing, and this is a potion. Very, very expensive for Colorful, of course, but hero still alive. And with the 2 heroes up again, FoCuS is pulling back. Needs time for his expo to pay off finally. There isn't a heal scroll ready. He has 900 gold. Blade Master out of the shadows. Oh, Colorful. Town Portal as well. Expensive. More Lightning Shield than FoCuS. Get what he always wanted. That Makrur Snapper. Just like that. Plus Sentry Wards. Can see when the pushes are coming. Game still up for grabs for anybody. But, oh boy. Colorful, checking to tier 3 on the back of this major fight in the middle. Marksmanship. Second attack upgrade. Only now improve bows. Once again very late, is it not? And then of course he can unlock the orb as well. FoCuS needs more mass. He can go up to 60. He's waiting for another burrow. Armor upgrade number 1 only now. But yeah, the Alchemist wasn't a big deal, so I guess that's fine. Alchemist needs to power creep. He's gonna be tanky. Would love to have some int as well. Can't have it all though. FoCuS now up to 60. Whew, that's a lot of production. And the invo potion on the blade that's so big. That's exactly what he needed here. No invo for colorful. Bottom third was about to think like, what is he doing here at the tavern? Is that a tricky tier 3? No. Just the norm. But FoCuS is head to head in supply. That's not what the Night Elves of this world want. Tomb of Agility is even more damage. Ooh, FoCuS looking scary. FoCuS about to reclaim the throne without a level 3 Alchemist. But we do have 2 orbs now. Heavy emphasis on poison damage. The wards are really cool. So much vision. But the only position where he doesn't have vision is this one. Might have seen it. Not too sure how big the range is actually. Looks pretty good. Raider, hurt. Colorful, aiming for an offense. But how do you break 70 supply orc with items like this? Blade Master is safe, heal scroll for the rest. At least the Alchemist got level 3. She's just pushing into the base and he's getting backstabbed hard. Wisps in a bad position, getting caught right away. Lightning shield on the blade. The acid bomb was exceptional though, and now the Wisp move into a better slot where the detonates. Blade Master versus Pawn wants to get rid of that true shot aura right away. The Wisps are standing there. They could detonate the entire time. Oh no, what a mistake. Shaman repositioning. Ooh, he lost touch of that control group, I guess. FoCuS still so much supply. Colorful. This is not looking good for you, my friend. Has the TP out. And lightning shield. It's raining lightning shield. But Shadow Meld prevents this. Oh, what a blunder. Bottom stays here actually. Sneaking in that invul and heal scroll again. But FoCuS can go to the south now. But there's so much experience up for grabs. Level 4 SH. And Colorful needs to lick his wounds first. Not even remotely close to 3 or any big level ups. Shadow Hunter with the mana potion. Heal scroll. Yo, this is good. Blade Master went to the shop. Couldn't get anything though. I think it's time to do this again. 10 supply down is the Night Elf. So rare to see that. FoCuS with a way earlier Raider transition. But okay, he wants that fight. Colorful wants that fight desperately. Shaman on a silver platter and oh, but nice retreat. How do you get out of there as FoCuS though? There's no TP. There's not even speed scroll. He kind of has to fight this. Archers find the Shaman, the perfect target of course. Lightning shield disrupts them a little. That's a lot of lightning shield here. Detonates hit a lot, but not the Shaman really. And the archers, look at the damage. Oh my, he needs a heal scroll, but the bottom had the heal scroll, didn't use it. Lightning shield wrecks Colorful. Another TP, another lightning shield. Oi, 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 oi. That's nasty. Colorful down to 50. Heal spray couldn't reach, and there you see the impact of lightning shield when there's no heal spray available. Ouchie. That was pretty sick. And this time, Blade Master is getting the heal spray. Heal scroll is getting the invul if he waits 10 seconds. Colorful in a desperate situation. This looking like a knockout punch. 15 supply down. Lots of mana still. No wisps in this fight probably. Yeah. FoCuS just flowing through this army. A little bit of heal spray, but there's not even much mana anymore. Invul potion triggered early. Keeper can only go into a TP, yeah. But he prolongs the inevitable. Oh. Suicidal Huntress. Not worth it. Just go for the... Oh, it is worth it now. Let's go for the creep spot instead, I thought. Without the support, the mental support of Remo Demo, Colorful can't do anything against FoCuS. He's just creeping up the storm now, close to 5 on both heroes actually. 2 upgrades, battle drums. Would love to have more mana, I guess. But just seeing that third Great Hall shows you how far ahead FoCuS is. He can't spend his gold on anything else anymore, really. We don't want high upkeep. He has an invul potion already. Scrolls, maybe. Oh, that's level 5. Oh, that's level 5-5, is it not? Ah. Yo. That last fight is gonna be brutal. Lots of archers. 2-2. Of course, the orbs, Colorful getting close-ish to 70, but seeing that he never had the Moonwells for 80 shows you how many losses he suffered in this game. There's just another invul. It's just... Ha! Buys a circlet. Okay. Last time I think he tried with towers, or was that moon? I'm not too sure. Oh, that expo is coming through. FoCuS has all the fun in the world. Tier 3, third base, 80 supply. Did he use the marketplace? No, I don't think so. I was scouted there. Probably saw that as well. But of course, getting the red spot is also not too bad. Oh, unholy aura. Yeah! Give me that extra HP, that extra movement speed. Of course, this is a wonderful position for Colorful here. If he can block that choke or continue to block that choke. Blade Master disabled early. Not all grunts can attack, but I don't think they have to. It's just raining lightning shield everywhere, and again, the 6th TP for Colorful. He's casting lightning shield on everything. Always during night. That's not too bad. But we got a third base now. We got tier 3 at 60%. And then it's time for Bloodlust. Bloodlust, level 5 Blade. He's going for claws, isn't he? Maybe skirt bone chimes? No. Claw plus 9! Man. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. FoCuS is super rich. FoCuS has a massive XP lead as well. 4-3-2. It's getting close to updates though. Portem got good damage, but if FoCuS doesn't do a massive mistake, he's winning this. Blade Master has good damage. Shadowhunter has great healing. Shop is gone. Upgrade won't come through. Peons can take care of that AP. Now Colorful finally found it. Didn't go for pillage. Will we see Bloodlust? Or will Colorful leave the game prior? Battle drums upgrade as well. We're at 23 bonus damage at the moment. Oh my god. We go for the 3rd armor upgrade. That is so expensive. That costs like, what, 350 lumber or something.
375?
335! Yeah, it is just desperation. The lab is also in a kind of bad position to bomb this expo. FoCuS, do you have a TP? Do you want a TP? Ah, got Unholy Aura, no need. Also, there's a backup expansion. Blade Master coming from here. Wait, is that a kill? Just like that? Yeah. But this time, no TP on Colorful. So FoCuS kind of knew, if I'm here at some point, there's no way he escapes. Rah, rah, rah. On the Blade Master for 300 crits. And that is a lot. That's a lot. And that's also great healing. There's still an Invo Potion. There's a Health Stone. Colorful can do nothing but tap out. And the crown goes back to FoCuS, who is the first two-time ESL Cup winner in Asia.
Too bad I missed that game, dude. Unfortunate disconnect, but that was a fun game. Lots of back and forth, playing around the map, and the ultimate orc late game army. Tier 3 Bloodlust, 80 supply, 3 bases. Great game by FoCuS. Seems like he's got tight hunters down. Needs to work on autumn leaves a little bit, but other than that, great play by our Korean orc.
Indeed. Cool to see. One more time, $100 for him, 10 EPT points. And of course, he will be part of the Dream Hack starting next Wednesday. Well, in Asia, it's a week later, but you know, in general, starting next Wednesday. We're gonna get the groups about that tomorrow. And we're gonna have another ESL Cup, 2 ESL Cups in the next hours. In 2 hours, 20 minutes. Europe continues, hopefully. Another Happy versus Foggy final. This is what we're all looking for, but maybe it's also time for Foggy to hide strategies again. We will see. And of course, Bidu and Karsten are back at night. It's like 2 a.m. Central European summertime then when they come in with the American Cup, hopefully with Cruncher and or Hitman. It was a lot of fun here today. Thank you for the support, ladies and gentlemen. We see each other in 2 hours. See you then.